Let's get this over with. Alright. No comment. No comment. Unfortunately, they might miss the part. Already? You're here already? How did you get here this fast? Vinny, you need to go back to sleep. I'm kidding. We're gonna get this stupid trash-ass game over with so I can make you guys decide what I'm gonna play next. So let me just do this real quick. I didn't get that much of good sleep last night. Let me just share this. That is not a good thumbnail. I might get in trouble. That is not a good thumbnail. Not good. Not good at all. Okay.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked.
This is when the
especially in
twists
this
start
temperature.
coming in.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode
chance.
either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Copy that.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role,
Don't ignore me.
that is, mission, is to
Exactly.
infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission, according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
It's a video game. Don't ban me. These soldier design are actually pretty fucking dope.
Who's there? Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What
Gonna
did you
do better.
say?
Have to do
The
better
mission
than
is
that.
a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was
Got a
driving home.
chair.
I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a
Look
glowing
like a
orange object in the
right.
sky, to the east. It was moving very irregularly.
Did your friend get
Suddenly,
into a
there was
fight?
intense light
Like
all
what
around
happened?
me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think
Did you
happened to
slam
me?
a chair on him?
Huh?
Fine.
Forget it.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress, outer heaven. Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear.
I really wish they would have just remade the original games. Like, come on. So much potential.
Huh? What was that just now?
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you
Not
any
a
longer.
chance.
I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
Be my guest. Whoa, dude, calm down.
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
Damn. Oh, what am I supposed to do here?
Variety level 13.
What the fuck is that? What is that? She's fingering her changing. What the fuck is that? Steel, where the fuck is Steel at, dude? Where's Steel? Where? Dude. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do? Alright, good luck. I'm gonna look this shit up because I don't know what I'm doing. People just have so much nostalgia for this game. Like, oh, high school weekend pizza. Shut up. Yes, we're supposed to be on Rose.
Hey, Jack. Jack, I was serious when I said I wanted you to propose to me.
Rose?
I was really worried. There are times when it seems like you're not really looking at me and that if I looked away for a moment, you'll disappear. I wanted to make sure you couldn't get away. I thought that if we lived together, maybe things would
I'm
change.
surprised they didn't take
That
this
maybe
out
we
in that
could change
version.
things ourselves.
That
But that wasn't the
girl
problem.
fucking finger
There was
banging
something
herself.
deeper.
I'm sorry.
I guess it's impossible for me.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Jack. I love you. I really do. Please believe me. Whatever happens.
Must be terrifying.
Rose?
Bye, Jack.
Imagine if it was if it was Snake but naked. Dude.
I hear it.
Oh, I skipped the most best cutscene. God damn it. Flapjaw Scissor 61.
An anemone or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves. I was a North American fall webworm in my past life. Ah, those were the good old days. What were you in your former life? Your mission is to infiltrate the Fortress Galluade, rescue the hostages, and neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete.
He just started sneezing.
You got a PSG-1? You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Merrill. Actually, there is something I've been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like
Yeah.
they were intimate. I'm sorry.
I think
Sorry to
there
bring this up
might
during
be
the
a
mission, but
police knots call, but I don't remember.
President Baker should be some...
Jack,
Finally!
it's me.
Finally!
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No,
Alright.
it's something else.
Alright, chat.
What
Who's
is it?
hotter?
That
MGS2
day at Federal
Raiden
Hall 2 years ago,
or Rose?
it wasn't a coincidence.
Pick your poison.
I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end, too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose! What's going on?
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Snake!
Been waiting long?
Where's my gear?
Right over there.
Lame. This scene is so lame.
That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there. Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that? Get over it.
A bit too far. Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades.
Now this game gets super fucking anime and I don't like it. Yeah, sword.
Move the right stick up and down to make a vertical slice.
You know, I think
and
I
left and
called
right
there
to
being a
slice parallel
sword
to
when
the
I first
ground.
played this.
Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge
Oh
and
yeah,
strike.
you can use it.
You can guard with your blade if you have the L1 button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
I did not know that there was a like a reverse edge sword straight out of fucking Samurai, no, Rurouni Kenshin. Yeah.
What are you thinking? Moron. What are you thinking? Damn, kid. Moron.
This dude has a USP, or Mark 23, whatever the fuck it's called, and he's firing it like it's a fucking Block 18. How does that work? What now? Oh! Oh, that's fucking funny. That is fucking funny. He's really not that scary. Like, Snake really ain't that scary. Yeah, but no. No, I think that was a completely different sword. This sword right here, if he would be using it, he would fucking absolutely just break it. Finally.
Come on, time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Wait
I
up,
don't like that
Snake.
beard he has. I
What?
think he looks stupid. I'm glad he shaved it later on.
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
No.
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training.
Don't care. Killing is bad, we get it.
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
I need
Believe
a
in
rifle
what?
like that.
That's your problem.
I want fully automatic, Car
Come on.
15, Vietnam style. It looks so fucking cool. The ones that, like, they use in the movies.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you alright?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
You don't say.
Strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
This Otacon is like a shell of his former self. He is not that fucking interesting in this game. They fucking butchered him.
Follow me. Follow me.
Oh, that's not good. I am not the best at this section. This section sucks. Oh, great.
Snake, respond.
I will. It's
Snake?
just, it's gonna come down to a vote. And that dude fell. There's also no body. How did he dodge it? How? Okay. Alright, good luck. This game is not that good. You can honestly
About
skip
this
it.
colonel of yours.
It's not that
I
good
found out where he
when it comes
is.
to story.
Where?
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose
How
hostage.
does the Colonel not
you're
exist when
I am right.
can't the Colonel in the first game
Does
existed?
Rose exist?
How?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What
They
if I've never really
retconned
met
a
her?
lot of shit
What?
in this
If the
game.
Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
Yeah, again, he actually put his sperm on like a computer chip, so yeah, he impregnated a ghost.
Fortune.
It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only
Yeah,
thing we
he,
live for is to see it end.
he put, like,
Our
put his
wait is almost
sperm
over.
on a computer chip and he inserted it, and that's what created the George AI, you know?
I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting.
And people think that this is the best story.
Looks like I'm today's
Like,
pick.
no,
You go on
no.
ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's
Yeah,
been through.
no.
Let's get one thing clear. I
Oh,
didn't
boy.
kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here.
That ass, dude. That ass.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped
I would
by
say,
VR regimen.
coming up,
Sound like someone you know?
this is, probably my second favorite fight game.
One of the Patriots' puppets.
And then after this,
But I've
maybe my
made use
third.
of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among
This
my
story
ranks.
is so fucking lame.
I had
I'm
to
ready
smoke
to
out
just
the
move
agent
on to
before the
3.
mission entered the final phase. You came in handy.
Yeah, you should.
As bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was
I would play this game with
absolute
caution,
split
Vinny.
between
Like,
life and death.
it's a very weird game.
You ran from it, and now
You might
you've been
like
led
it.
back to war by
That's
something
fine.
less than
But I
real.
don't like this game really at all. Is it a terrible game? No. But it sure is disappointing.
No
This
more
guy's a
games, Jack.
fucking lame
At least you
villain.
know.
He could have
There's
been
no
so
reason
fucking
to
good,
keep
but
you
he's so
alive
fucking
now.
lame.
I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Alright, this boss is gonna be pretty difficult. Shouldn't be that much. No, this is not the final boss. Second. Second to last. I will say, you know, this fight is actually better. No. I don't know if this fight is better than the Rex fight, though. Finally.
Decided to show yourself.
Oh, but don't do this! They'll know!
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you? This is suicide!
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, she is not.
Comrades, family.
She is not even close to being Meryl at all.
I know I'm going to help, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
The slow-mo is fucking ridiculous, dude.
Live! You have to.
Perfect timing. Oh man. Is it tragic? Yes, but ugh. At this point in the game, I don't really care about these characters. I don't really care about what happens later.
Let's pick up where we left off. What's going on? What's wrong with it?
AI. GW, it's out of control.
Yeah, the AI is having a mental breakdown.
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut
From
it
this
down.
point on, it's just a big fucking like 25-minute cutscene.
I don't know.
Like,
Ocelot, what have you
just
been up to?
cutscenes from
It's
here
too
on
late.
out. So, get
Arsenal
yourself a
system control
snack.
is going haywire.
In the meantime, I'm gonna get myself
It's on
through.
an emergency ascent course.
Stupid machines! Damn the Patriots! You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
Snake?
Bring him in. Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son!
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
Dude, they made Fortune's ass so small compared to Raiden's. Like Raiden's a fucking pog compared to
I
her.
was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots! They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out.
We actually have about maybe 50
anyway.
minutes left of the game.
The hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that. What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project.
Again, we have about 40 minutes left of the game at this point. At this point, it's just a big-ass cutscene. So if you want to play the game at this point, I would do so, so you won't spoil yourself.
Of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well.
This is the biggest disappointment in history.
For the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people, a sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. Tinker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project? How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
I swear, everything in this game is
You were being
staged.
shielded by the electromagnetic
It's so
weapons
fucking lame.
technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
Don't do the scream. Don't do it. Don't do that stupid fucking scream.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
How's this then? Damn.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down!
What the? Impossible!
I will admit, this is a pretty dope part right here.
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Damn! Try this instead.
I wish you got like a boss fight between all of on this stupid shit. Like Raiden, Snake, and Solidus just teaming up and beating up Ocelot. That would have been fucking cool. But no, they didn't.
Brothers! Liquid! I've been waiting for this! It can't be. I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken. You were inside Ocelot?
Like, what was Kojima thinking when making the stupid twist?
You 2 years ago? Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here. What? You're the only one that can free me. After all, I'm off to bury the Patriots for good. You know where they are? How? Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
say goodbye! Damn.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
God damn, Snake, quit showing your ass.
Liquid! Stop this thing! Hey, Snake! You coming?
Now, here's the thing. This is the last time we see Ocelot in the fucking game. No final boss, no cutscene. This is the last appearance. This is fucking garbage. Now, because of this scene, because of 9/11, well, even before then, this scene was fucking changed a lot, and you can just tell. And even in one little scene, you can actually see the Twin Towers, because they forgot to edit that out.
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
That's right. George Washington took office as the first
It's in
president
one
of
of
the
these
United
scenes
States
right
of
here.
America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence. The dawn of a new nation. Here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule. Liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
Did anyone just hear a bell? Or was that outside?
All you want is power at any
I
cost.
swear I'm starting to hear
Jack.
shit.
It's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about
What's up,
to be
RK?
wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack.
We're just at the end of the game here.
We're all born with an expiration date.
I'm just glad to
No one
get this
lasts
fucking game
forever.
over with so I can move on.
Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well.
True.
All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history.
Why is he
The
even
Patriots are trying
bothering?
to
Like,
protect
let's
their
just
power,
fight,
their
dude.
own interests, by controlling
come
the digital
on.
flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty!
Raiden, are you receiving?
Oh
We're
my
still
god.
here.
How's that
Everyone's
possible?
favorite
The
codec
AI was
call.
destroyed.
Only GW.
This one just goes on
Who
for
are
way
you?
too
To
fucking
begin
long.
with, we're not what you'd call human.
You look lost.
Over the past 200 years,
Definitely
a kind
not.
of consciousness formed layer
That's
by layer
wrong.
in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our
Definitely not.
primordial soup, a base of evolution.
Definitely not.
We are
Definitely
formless.
not.
We are the very discipline and morality that Americans
Definitely
invoke so
not.
often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us?
That's
as long as
wrong.
this nation exists,
Definitely
so will
not.
we.
Cut the crap.
If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack,
You're
don't be
about as
silly.
low as it
Don't
gets.
you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
They're gonna be rambling for the next, like,
Human
10 minutes, I
memories,
think.
Ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy
That
of
honestly
their
sounds more interesting
Although
than
there are
focusing
people
on these
suffering in
dumbasses,
poverty,
like, fucking
huge
bickering and
donations are
arguing
made to
about
protect endangered
the
species.
digital age.
Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that it would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul-searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the...
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to...
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Jack, my son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters.
Finally,
replicants of
get this fucking game finished up.
You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Mega shocker.
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix. It's time we were both free. I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW.
Man, you know what? Like, fuck Speed, you know? Speed doesn't know a fucking thing about Portuguese, you know? He don't know a thing about Mongolian, he don't know a thing about Chinese. He's just a fucking idiot. I'm sick of seeing that basketball ad of him and, like, Kevin Durant or whatever. I fucking hate it. It should have been me, not him. I'll sit on that hill.
Brace yourself.
Solidus is not that good of a villain. He's just wasted potential, if you ask me. Hey, bro. Yeah, I know. They call them racist things too, which, I mean, isn't right, but yeah.
Is that the best you can do?
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Take this. Is that the best you can do?
Okay, dude.
Is that the best you can do?
I suck.
Let's go. What's wrong with you?
Dude, like, it's so weird. It's so wonky.
Let's go. Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
Don't let it be a choke here.
Let's go. Over here.
No.
You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. We're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years.
Hey, we good. Shut up.
What's wrong with you? Let's go. Over here. Let's go. What's wrong with you?
Oh, man.
Take this.
Fucking finally. Oh, finally. Look how anime this shit is. It's so weird. I love how there's literally no fucking people around. Maybe someone can explain that to me? I don't know. Why the fuck did it take him so goddamn long to... What?
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality.
Wait, can we
Most
see
of what
the
they call
World Trade
real
Center
is
in this
actually fiction.
cutscene?
What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in?
Damn,
What
she
am I
had a
going to
fucking
leave
dump
behind when
truck.
I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith.
There it is!
What we
Or
have
maybe
faith
that's not it, I don't know. It's probably
in,
not,
what we
but
found
it
important
looks
enough
like
to
it.
fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then
7:51
decide.
a.m.
You can find your own name and your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you.
I thought Eastern Standard Time and Brazilian Standard Time had like the same time zone, but I guess not.
By the way, what is that?
No, actually, Brazil is like further east than is New York, so yeah. Oh, I just noticed something. It has your name on the dog tag. It has your name on the dog
Never
tag.
heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something.
That's
worth
actually
passing
kind of
on.
fucking sick, but still.
taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word. Even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it.
So is it morning or night for you?
Alive, he's safe.
Oh wait. No, Japan's night, so you're
Do you know
morning.
where Liquid went?
You're still
I put a
morning,
transmitter
technically.
on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up. We have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
I assume that
This virus
Snake and
is coded to
Ocelot
destroy only
duked
a
it out
specific
off
part of
camera, which is
GW,
just fucking
namely the
lame.
information about the Patriots'
Maybe you
identity,
can do that in Twin Snakes, but I doubt
which
it.
means that there's a parameter
Not Twin
coded in
Snakes,
here that
Snake
defines what that
Tails.
information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
And by the way, Kojima wanted to end it with this game. And I think that's fucking such a disservice. And to the people that said, oh, this series never meant to have an actual conclusion, that's fucking bullshit and you know it. He was gonna have to make 3. And after 3, he was gonna have to make a 4. You all know that. And here comes the retarded bird that I then broke my monitor over of.
Snake?
Fucking bird! Fucking bird!
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
How did a femboy impregnate that pog?
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
Hmm?
Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
You know, actually, as a matter of fact, Rose probably put the strap on. Rose is kind of freaky. Rose is a loco.
Along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. The genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
the stars and the sky.
Alright, so, Vinny, do you want to end it here, or do you want to let the credits roll out? And I don't even know when mailing even appears in the game. Maybe it's previous, I don't know.
Or am I filled with love? I walk by myself on the streets below and ask every child I know, do you think tomorrow will bring sun or rain? Which one of these will show? I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend. I keep holding on till the end. Out of the
So,
darkness, there is
I don't like this game. I don't think it's terrible. I think it's great gameplay-wise, design-wise. I just think everything else in this game when it comes to story, characters, hell, even Snake and Otacon is just so fucking inferior to the first game and every game moving forward, excluding another game which we will not mention its name. I will give it like a 5 out of 10. If you like it, you like it. I'm not going to criticize you. But we can all agree that this game is not better than 3. It's not better than 1. Alright? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Music is okay. I don't like the weird music. I don't like that. The first quarter of the game with the tanker is great. Second quarter of the game, from that point on, is extremely disappointing. I actually kind of like that section with the bombs, but after it, it's fucking garbage. The third quarter of this game tanks this game. By the way, shout out to So Toyota. If it weren't for him, this game would have sucked even more. But the fourth quarter of this game is not much better. It's still stupid, but just slightly better. Ryan just doesn't work as a character. He just doesn't. And if Kojima never made up for it later on, this game would have been the biggest fucking waste of time ever. Ever. So again, if you like this game, you like it. For me, I don't like it. Why would I play this game again when I have 1, 3, and 4, and Rising? Hell, I think the original 2 Metal Gear games are better than this, as a game. I don't know. And if they do remake this game, they are absolutely gonna butcher the shit out of it. Absolutely. So anyways, I would immediately play 3 next, but I'm gonna put that up to a vote, and you guys will see.
I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend, 'cause I know how good it has been. Facing forever, here I stand, come what may. Bring the old, bring the new, yesterday. It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let slip away. I'll find the joyfulness on looking for way back in yesterday.
Also, this game has way too many fucking cutscenes. Or just the cutscenes are just badly paced, and it's way too anime at the end. Way too anime. Okay? And there's just a lot of shit that will never be mentioned again from this game. You know?
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Fuck you, Kojima. This game sucks.
Snake, you there?
Alright, post-credit scene
I've finished
that I
going
left
over
out
that
from the
disc.
first game.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
Ooh. Something that they'll unfortunately never get into in 4. You know, fun fact, when I replayed this game on the Master Collection, I actually beat it in 7 hours. About 7 hours, 50-something minutes. But anyways, hey, Scorpion, let's go. I don't think I'm gonna replay this game anytime soon. Unless, like, there's a high demand for it. But, hold on, look at this. Look at this. Hold up. You guys might want to see this. Oh no, here comes the Metal Gear Solid 2 things! Oh, oh, oh. And they finally give us the full menu theme. No, they don't. I'll play Snake Tales eventually, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, here comes Rose. Hi, Rose. Hey, how you doing? Fuck you. Alright. I will see you guys next time. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight, but tomorrow morning, I will. If I do Metal Gear Solid 3, it shouldn't take as long because I know the game like the back of my fucking head. So, that should be a very enjoyable chill stream. So, yeah. I will see you guys until next time. Hold on. I mean, her head at this point is pretty much mush. I mean, I pretty much just destroyed her fucking skull with 45 ACP. Alright. I'm gonna bounce.